Welcome back, I'm Multeyemeteor, and we are playing some more Modded for Greatness in the Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 game. This time around, Harbinger led my attention to a new deck that he had made called Drawn Together, and this is the first time I get to check it out. So this will be a short session, by the way, because I have to be somewhere in an hour. But let's check out Drawn Together, which are semi-colors, or is semi-colored, and we're playing against Ghoulkeeper, keeping the trend, or sticking with the trend of playing against Duels of the Planeswalkers default decks. So, yeah. Alright, so I guess the deck kind of takes its theme from this gal here, maybe? I don't know. Whenever you cast a white, blue, black, or red spell, put a +1/+1 counter on a Quirion Dryad. Interesting. Remand, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it into its owner's hand instead of that into that player's graveyard. Draw a card. Alright, and low scale Quattle, Coiling Oracle. Yeah, seems pretty good. Pretty good starting hand here. I don't really see any bigger tricks. I mean, this sure, these two just gets bigger and bigger. But let's see. Maybe I should get the Quirion Dryad down first, because then I can start making her bigger. And I guess that is part of the reason, or part of the whole mechanic here. I'm not sure. Fathom Mage, evolve. Whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed on Fathom Mage, you may draw a card. Alright, so that's something I want down soon as well. I'm kind of thinking that I should put, or that I should drop low scale Quattle. Demonic Tutor? Sure, why not? This match could prove to be quite a headache. Misty Rainforest, not right now. Low scale Quattle, get it down, make it bigger, make it so that he has two targets that he definitely needs to deal with. Funny thing about Remand is that it's a weird counterspell, because it just bounces. It gives your opponent another option to play it, but what do we have here? Exile target creature card, blah blah blah. Alright. As long as he doesn't have Ancestral Recall. Sorry pal, but you know how I feel about these overpowered cards. Anyways, let's see. Let's get this down and swing in. So we have 2 3/3s. So far the engine is running smoothly. I mean, Ancestral Recall is insanely good. That's why I'm opposed to it, because it's just too good. Like 3 cards for 1. What? It's too good. Can't do that. Can't be playing with cards that are so overpowered. Alright, what do we have here? Phyrexian Crusader. Well, that's something that wasn't in the original deck, I can tell you that much. Protection from red and white. And it has Infect. Ugh. I don't like that at all. Do not like that at all. And it has First Strike as well. Does it have enough powers or abilities? I think it's simply not enough. 4 different abilities for 3? What the fuck? What kind of bullshit card is that? It's just a 2/2. Then again, saying just a 2/2 with this many abilities is kind of strange. Alright, let's start by getting ourselves I guess an island. Bounce this guy, or get this guy down. And another land, draw some more lands, or draw some more cards, make everything bigger. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. So I see the pattern here. You have a lot of cantrip effects, which are supposed to make your low scale quaddle and your Quirion Dryad bigger, and that's definitely awesome. I can definitely see that. And I have the match 1, I believe. Fuck it. Let's just do this. And I get to draw another card. Choose a card. What? Why am I choosing a card? Don't want Death Touch, by the way. Huh. I guess the reason that I was choosing a card was because that's the only way to get it to work, or... Yeah, I guess. Anyways, pretty efficient deck. I think Ancestral Recall is a bit much, but aside from that, I really like the deck. Let's go get another one. Peacekeepers. Wow, that should be a hefty deal here. Sorry, just checking messages because I'm such a pro. Think twice, draw a card, flashback, snake form. I like that. I really like that. But I don't really have any creatures, so let's draw a new hand. Still no creatures. Scry, then draw a card. Heuristic Study. I wonder what time it is right now. Timing's drawing closer to when I have to be going. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1. Alright, fuck it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. And let's draw ourselves a land. Preordain. Alright, Ancestor Recall me. I know it's a bit of a waste, but I don't have the creatures. Oh, there we go. Here are the creatures that I need to play. Yeah. Simic Charm is great. Let's get the Coiling Oracle down. Hopefully it'll ramp us into some more land. It did not. It did not. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what he has. Oh, you have a lot of bullshit. That's great. Yeah, what am I dropping? Preordain, See Beyond. Maybe See Beyond. Yeah. Goodbye, See Beyond. Maybe that was dumb. Because See Beyond works really well with low scale Quattl. Alright, live and learn, I guess. Okay, swing in. Nope. He just takes it like a boss. It's probably gonna arrest my guy, which is kind of annoying. If I keep mana open though, then I can hexproof him. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I saw 2 arrests in his hand. Interesting. Maybe... no? Maybe this guy? There's really no need to drop it on turn 1, but then again I'm playing against the AI, so it doesn't really matter too much. Swing in, do damage. Lay the island. And I can hexproof my guy if need be. Is it permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn? That's pretty good. That is definitely pretty good. Yeah, I don't think so. Permanent or permanents? It does say permanent on the card, doesn't it? Yeah. But that's been typed in as well, so. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's good. Let's start by swinging in. That's 8 points of damage right there. And yeah, I don't care too much about that. I do lose my snake, but that's the least of my concerns. Okay, enters the battlefield with okay. Alright, she's awesome. To put on the bottom. No, I put on the top, maybe the island first. No, wait, the other way around. There we go. And I have enough mana for the Simic Charm and the Repulse if I need it. So, it pretty much guarantees me... Okay. Alright. You've been great. So that gives me another turn at least. Here we go. Ring of Thune. It grows to hate you, I'll say. Dun 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 dun. All right, so he can pretty much just block my guys, but that's fine. A little annoying, but definitely no big problem. Where did my Prime Speaker Sagana go, by the way? Alright, can still play the Repulse, that's also good. Swing in, bing bong. Alright. And I can bounce the... what's it called? The Squadron Hawk on his turn. You wanna swing in? That's... oh, sure you do. Sure you do. 2 points of damage for me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's not do that. Does it take it away from me if I don't know. I do not know. That's a lot of lands that I'm drawing here. What? And it disappears. That's great. Well, really happy about that. Definitely happy about that. Wait, I can kill him now, so fuck it. Oh, Brainstorm, huh? Let's cast that as well. Because why the hell not? Choose a card to put on top of your library. Maybe the island, and maybe I think twice. Alright. You've been great. This is all for me. Alright, so all in all, a very, very efficient running deck. You'll see that Peacekeepers were certainly not running at its most optimum, but yeah, let's just dive into the deck manager. Alright, so we have 23 lands and 4 Misty Rainforests. Wow, so that's 27 lands in total. I know these doesn't stick, but they will go get you a land, so yeah. Ancestral Recall, we only have one of them, so that's almost fine, but I do think it's a little bit cheap. In It is way too efficient for its own good. Brainstorm, pretty good card. Draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Pretty good. It's a classic. Distortion Strike. All right. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn and is unblockable this turn. Rebound. That is really, really good in this deck. I could definitely see how that helps out. Gitaxian Probe. Yep. We saw that in play. I think that's pretty good. The fact that you can cast it without even having the mana for it, and it cantrips, that's nice. Preordained, scry 2, then draw a card. Yeah, also good. More card drawing. So you make your way pretty much pretty fast through the deck, basically. Coiling Oracle just helps out with that. Gives you some feet as well. Looter Ilkor. I didn't see that. Shadow, which means that it can only be blocked and it can only block creatures with shadow. Whenever a Looter Ilkor deals damage to an opponent, draw a card, then discard a card. All right, interesting. Quirion Dryad, yeah, that is definitely good. Remand, and I guess it's in here for the cantrip and for making your opponent stall, and it's a cheap quote-unquote counterspell without really countering anything. It just bounces the spell back to his to your opponent's hand. Sebion is actually better than I thought, just because it draws you 2 cards. Never mind the thing about the effect about where it shuffles a card from your hand into your library. The fact that it draws 2 cards is really, really significant when you have Law Scale Coatl. Simic Charm, just a good card all around. Very, very good charm, definitely. It's a giant growth. It gives your guys hexproof, or it bounces a guy for 2. All of that for 2. Well, one of those for 2. Really, really good. Draw a card, and it has flashback. I don't think that's one of the greater cards in here, but the fact that it has flashback means that you can play it again. So pretty good. Vine Lasher Kutsu is pretty decent, I guess, basically because you have Coiling Oracle and you have no trouble making the land drops because you draw so many cards. Dream Fracture, counter target spell. Controller draws a card and you draw a card. I guess it's in there for the cantrip again. Then we have Law Scale Coatl, just an amazing card. Really, really good. Repulse, bounce spell with cantrip. Ristic Study, cantrip on a stick, basically. Really good card. Snake Form is just a nice trick, especially with especially against creatures that have all kinds of death touch and flying and all kinds of bullshit. It's you just take it away from them, and it cantrips as well. Fathom Mage, great card, especially if you can get her to evolve. Then it's really, really good because I guess it has some kind of crazy synergy with Law Scale Coatl and so on. Master Biomancer. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with a number of additional +1/+1 counters on it equal to Master Biomancer's power, and as a mutant in addition to its other types. Didn't actually know about the mutant part, but that's also really good. It's good for this deck, definitely. Overbeing of Myth, obviously that works. You guys know it from Sky and Scale as well. And Prime Speaker Sagana. Great card. So that's the deck. In my opinion, this is Ancestral Recall aside, and I know I like to hammer these facts in and just say, this doesn't work for me because it's some bullshit, but it is a very, very smooth running, very powerful, very aggro version of Sky and Scale. It is tricky, but it's not as tricky as Sky and Scale, but it's definitely tricky. Maybe it is as tricky as Sky and Scale. It's definitely good. So the fact that you have some good counter spells in here, and or decent counter spells, I should say. You have some bounce. You have 4 Law Scale Coatl, just like the original. But you also have the Vine Lasher Kutsu or Kuts and Quirion Dryad. Makes it so that you have a very consistent theme that helps you out significantly. I will appeal to HARBiNGER, who made the deck, I should say, by the way, if I didn't mention it previously. The guy who got me into the modded scene here, or at least to the modded decks. I will appeal and say that I wish that he would take Ancestral Recall out just to make it a little bit more fair. Don't need all the misty rainforests, in my opinion, but well, then again, okay, all right, I see the point. Yeah, you use them with the vine lasher, so I can definitely see, because that gives you. It's kind of like what's the name of it? Ob, ops. What the fuck is the name? Obsolus Nix or Nixilus Ob Nixilus. Up Nixilis, I think it's called the demon that also has this effect of it gets bigger, +3 every time you drop a land, and your opponent loses life. I think that's the effect of it. It's kind of like that, and if you have fetch lands like Misty Rainforests, you get to do double or double that effect. Plus, you get to trigger that effect once during your opponent's turn. So that's pretty decent. And this with the Coiling Oracle certainly helps you out. So I see the tricks. It works efficiently, and it'll get you if you need a blue or a green, it'll get you exactly what you need. So definitely a cool deck. So hope you check it out. Hope you like it. And yeah, I'm multeyemeteor. Hope you enjoyed the video. Later.